Broken computer monitors are heaped precariously among the rocks. Okay. That's cool. What the fuck is up here? A pet carrier? Pet carrier for a cat or a small dog's been left by the path. A calcified rag wadded in the corner may have once been a blanket. What the fuck? And somebody's backpack.
So pretty.
Hiking backpack leans against a rock. It's empty except for a dusty bag of cat food and a few punch cards. Fire. They do wonders with silhouettes in this game.
Yeah.
Pile of discarded electronics burns steadily in the center of the chamber. Amy? Hi, who are you? Oh, it's triangles within triangles down here, shifting, intersecting, overlaying. Isn't it romantic? Let's see. To Shannon, you're here to steal back the love of a boy you once knew when you were too young to recognize the movement of the heart. And you're escorting her, pretending to have her interests at heart while really, you're in love with the young woman as well, but you've agreed to help him conspire to win her affections. But it's just a ploy to set him up for embarrassment and diminish him out of the picture. Okay, so we know Junebug is gay. Yay! I'm into it. Well, maybe I still have the knack. I used to be really good at this. I had 11 novels published from the billionaire's bidding to Fields of Longing. Real hot, bodice-ripping stuff, you know? Miss those days in my Lexington studio apartment. Just me and my thesaurus steaming up the windows.
Oh, my.
I'm not sure you should be listening to this, kid. I'm not listening. But of course it couldn't last. You know, suddenly it was all computers everywhere you went. I thought I might be able to do something with that. Inject a little libido into those ugly beige boxes. Ha! So I went back to the university and I studied human-computer interaction, and then I picked up a Donald's research assistantship here as a tester, debugging. In my off hours, I played around with the doomed love story at the core of our little simulation. That seemed to amuse Donald, so I kept at it. I'm afraid I tinkered too much, made it too complex. Now our work is never done. We don't even have to add any new functionality. The bugs just grow on their own. Too complex. I miss those days in my Lexington studio apartment. One in a tattered cardigan looks furtively at the people around the fire. Well, old man, what's up? Donald puffs on the smoldering pipe while half mumbling, half singing an old country tune. Where the old green river runs, through hills and caves not known to us, down to that sunless sea. Oh, who are you? Sorry, did we startle you? What's that song? Oh, you've caught a verse of my absent-minded warbling. It's just a song from my youth. Something a dear friend used to sing to herself as we hacked on crystal radios in the boiler room. In old Kentucky, where my love, a love home did build for me, and where the old green river runs, through the hills and caves not known to us, down to that sunless sea. From there on, it's all meandering rivers and romantic greenery, and that is... What were we talking about? What's that computer over there? It looks pretty vintage. Looks like a harmless old computer, doesn't it? Like some beat-up mainframe exhumed from a university basement left in this cave to rot, or to flower. No, it's no ordinary computer. I've modified it extensively, and in some pretty experimental ways, believe you me. And that's nothing to say of the software, but... You look like a technically minded sort of person. Tell me, do you know the effects of mold growth on the diffuse-based transistor circuitry? Sounds like a short circuit, certainly. But not all of it. Some moldy filaments are more or less conductive than others. And it grows in non-linear chaotic patterns, so we can guide it a bit through a simple application of classical horticulture, but we can't produce specific results, only tendencies. Thwarted and feeble, we hammer on this derelict keyboard, my name is Reason, King of Kings. But we are the gardeners in the ruins. Our keystrokes echo off into the tunnels, boundless and bare, the caves stretch far away. We are too late, always too late. What, did you say something? Huh. It's a computer that uses mold as its capacitors and transistors. Interesting. Well, I am interested, but I'm also interested in the software. You were about to tell us about the software. Oh, the software. My wife's work. Or life's work. Xanadu. Oh, yay, Xanadu.
Of course.
You've heard of it? Perhaps you've read about it in a journal? It's been years since I published anything. Xanadu has evolved significantly since I explained its data structure and the literary multitudes, hypertext narrative as post-structural witness. Evolved and then deteriorated. Donald sighs dramatically and takes a puff from his pipe. I'm afraid you're too late, fellow hypertext enthusiasts. As the mold accumulated on the circuitry, Xanadu blossomed for a moment into something holy and enchanted. And then all the charm was broken. Do you have any idea what it's like to spend your life building something and then sit powerlessly as your work declines into ruin? I drive deliveries for a small antique shop and we're closing down. I fix TVs and I'm about to lose the lease on my workshop. My family disappeared. Julie and me don't know what to do. Not really. Who do we go with?
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, this really is a story about Conway.
Yeah.
It all leads back to Conway. The horses, Equus oils, everything leads back to Conway.
Yeah, I'd go with his.
Shuffling around dusty ghost of antiques. Well, I have my own ghosts, and I keep them in here, in Xanadu. It's running on that glorious dusty machine. Take a look if you'd like. Too late to do anything but smoke and reminisce anyway. Far too late to do anything. Well, let's talk to Andrew, and then we'll talk to Xanadu. Do you know that when I first... No, I mean, if this cave were larger, could it... Now I'm getting ahead of myself. I've got it. How would you characterize this space, the one we're standing in now? Have to. Kinda spooky, but I'm not scared. Spooky for a baby. I think we'd all agree it's a fair assessment. Wait, let's unpack that for a moment. What makes it spooky? No, how do you know it's spooky? Or would be spooky to a baby? The shadows. Sure, but they're not just shadows, right? I mean, they're projections, or maybe they're anatomies? How's that? How can you tell where we are now, surrounded by creeping anatomies? Close your eyes. Will you close your eyes? Only if you close yours. Okay. I can do it from memory. Good. Now, you're standing at the top of a rocky peak. A tongue of flames licks the shadowy anatomies of... Where are we? Oh, here again. How disappointing. Sorry to, disappoint? No, it's my fault. I shouldn't be so attached to the future. It's always getting in the way of my work. Better to be in the moment, carefully observing and documenting with no attachment. Let me give you an example. I was a grad student studying statistics when I started working with Donald on his project. He said we needed someone with a more analytical mind to do the descriptive writing. Someone who would appreciate the cave descriptions as real labor, instead of taking their authorial voice for granted. The cave is a simulation. Don't warn me we would be long hours of typing painstakingly detailed descriptions into the computer, and I've put in the hours. Believe me, I put in the hours. I've described every facet of this cave in such detail that sometimes I don't know if I'm reading or looking, writing or exploring. Often in the dark and lonely moments, I worry that in my sleep I have transcribed rooms from my dreams into the system. How would we know? They could only be entered with precise, faithful detail. That's all I know how to write, and all I do is dream about all I dream about is caves. I only dream of caves. Yeah, I'm gonna see this gate really quickly. Massive gate constructed out of scavenger material blocks passage down the furthest spire. Roberta? Hi.
Alright. There's a lot of people in here.
Yeah. I'm glad we stopped here.
Yeah, definitely.
There's a lot to explore in this game. The kingdom is in peril. Berta laughs. Well, what else is new? Where's the kingdom? You're right in the throne room. There are 3 legendary treasures hidden throughout the castle that will restore the ruins to their former glory. What do they look like? She's messing with you, kid. Enchanted jewelry, talismans, and a magic mirror that prevents the future. A magic shield that protects the bearer from age. A magic chest that's always filled with... I never went to the university. I was an independent scholar. It means I took the public libraries like a beachcomber. I studied fairy tales. And then I came to work for Donald. I paid the bills, rubbed leathery elbows with academics, scraped black mold from cave walls. Finally, now I carry the firewood into senescence? I believe.
I think so.
The kingdom is in peril. Okay. Hi, Xanadu. Let's look at you first. Baffling control panels are sheltered from the elements with a worn tarp. Our closet-sized wall of knobs and wires looms behind the machine, humming faintly. An electric typewriter is the only easily recognizable component. Well, how do you think we get it started? This whole thing? Maybe there's a hand crank around. Oh, it has a run key. Oh shit.
Oh my.
Things about to go crazy. Oh,
Oh.
no.
Oh.
We just went to Xanadu. No, not creepy at all.
Oh my.
That den of Ardo. What the fuck?
What is happening?
It's a house. What? Xanadu's saying something. Huh. This thing's in rough shape. These switches do anything? Try blowing on it. Conway flips an unlabeled switch. Can kind of read it a little bit better.
Yeah.
Something Xanadu, something around
Standing small?
I don't know. It's weird. Okay, that's worse. I thought it was better. Try typing help. Kinda looks like a house. Try typing house. House. Oh, why is house in the weird text like 0 is? That's the weird text that's saying the same weird text that
It's
0
not
has.
flowy though. It's not. It doesn't have a.
No, but it's still faded and weird, like when people say 0. There was nothing. It was like the blood quit. Blood quit. Cave. It's a cave. You are in blood quits. Something I can't tell.
Orphan remove the computer. Something crying on their backs. Something.
They created an AI.
Wait, Lula.
Lula.
Lula that.
Let's say Lula. Type Lula. Again.
Dude, there's Donald back there, I think.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh God.
Yeah, I can't look at that too much. That won't. Something won't leave something. I don't know. It's too much of a
Holy
jumble.
Shit.
This is so weird.
I feel bad for it. I'm like, no, you
Please,
poor thing.
something, paper, reader. You've got to something. Damn, I can't tell what she's saying. Okay, so the computer's name, so Xanadu's a girl. You know that. Oh, I have my portable degausser with me. Thank you. A system like this one can build a permanent magnetic field that sort of warps everything along without a pattern it settles into, you know? Degausser clears it up by suddenly shaking the magnetic fields around until it's uniform again. That's how I like to think of it anyway, like shaking a snowboard. Worth a shot. Okay. Hall of the Mountain King.
Gink.
It was close. Tunnel. Well, okay. Something static. So we saw Hall of the Mountain King.
Where you set up your
home or something.
Premature end of file.
Oh, premature end of file. Okay, this is a lost cause. What a piece of junk. Oh, he made it sad. Man.
I feel so bad for that computer. I just want to hug it.
What the fuck?
Poor baby.
What the fuck just happened?
She's all alone
Bizarre.
down in a cave.
What was that about Lula? Maybe Donald knows how to clear it up a bit.
Trying to tell people things, but she can't. It's actually really upsetting me.
That's so strange. Like, really strange. I
feel really sad right now.
What is happening in this place? What? Hi, Donald. You need to tell me about Lula. Because you didn't. So, you've seen it for yourself. What's left of it? Is that the end? Chalky bones of a beautiful dream, but you can see what it once was, can't you? Can't you? There was so much more to it. Ornate labyrinths of memory, exhaustive simulated parallel cave ecosystems, real artificial intelligence built on sophisticated neural network algorithms. The birds in the forest could flock in 3 dimensions, the bats could learn to sing. And then it began to crumble when the stranger came. First we only heard them, walking heavily through the caves, dragging things around, hammering and clattering their tools. Sometimes we heard working songs, never close enough to make out real voices, just their echoes cascading wordlessly in the tunnels. But then we caught a glimpse of one. What did they look like? They looked like... No, it's too horrible. I shouldn't be telling you about this. They're dangerous. They're strange. Should never have tried to outwit them. They're always too much for me, but it's too late now. If I'd listened to Lula, Lula? Lula Chamberlain? Yes, of course. Oh, do you know her? We were looking for her now. No, she's gone now. She left. We built this together, did you know? Lula, Joseph, and I. This is what she was talking about when they used to work together.
Oh my god.
They worked on... Oh my good god. Lula is gone from here, but Donald points across the cave with his pipe. Still in there, in Xanadu.
Wow.
He tried to remake Lula in Xanadu. Oh, what the fuck. This is sure a thing that we're doing.
Oh my god.
Okay. I don't know where Lula is now, or how to get there from here, or how to unwind the damaged, tangled highway, but Xanadu, before its ruin, was faultless as an oracle, a shrine to perfect simulation. Until... but maybe. Those weird interlopers destroyed my Xanadu. Perhaps they know how to fix it. Maybe dangerous. I've sent many eager seconds to negotiate them with them to repair my masterpiece. Back there at that tunnel. Push back the vines, crawl out onto the darkness. Watch your step. After a while, you'll feel the terrain change beneath your hands and knees. From rock to crystal, then to mud. Then you'll be out. That's where the strangers come from. Now leave me alone. I still have a bit of mold on my pipe and dreams left. And a few dreams left.